hustle is crazy.
Excuse me for not formally introducing Dar es Salaam in part 1. But you can tell by the images that this is a major city in Tanzania. Actually, the major city of Tanzania. It's busy, filled with traffic, and filled with merchants literally everywhere you go. With a population of just over 6 million people as of 2021, this number is continuing to grow. But enough of these fun facts about Dar es Salaam for now. And I hate to say it, but you can always Google them in the meantime anyway. Let's get back on track with a soccer game between Tanzania and DRC, the Democratic Republic of Congo. See everybody in Cameroon. So this game actually ended up being a draw between Tanzania and DRC. But usually when you talk about soccer in Tanzania, you're talking about only 2 teams, Simba and Yanga. And their games go a little bit like this. LOL, right? Now let's move on to our next topic, food and partying. I'm ready to eat. So I did a lot more eating than partying, but I can definitely give you some popular spots in the area. The first one is Gidimbwi. It's a beach bar, but it's also a club at times. So sometimes there'll be an entrance fee depending on the event there. Maybe there's a performer or they'll have a DJ. Other than that, you can come here and watch the game. You can also have a nice meal and just party. I personally liked this place the most just because its proximity to the beach. It is on the beach. And just the whole setup and how they built the area, it's just so beautiful. So it was a 10 out of 10 for me. The next place is Samaki Samaki. This place actually has 2 locations. One is located at the mall, Mlimani City, and then there's another one located in the Masaki Oyster Bay area. The good thing about Samaki Samaki is that they don't charge for an entrance, ever. And they also have really good food. But when Samaki Samaki gets crowded, it gets really crowded. But one thing I loved about Samaki Samaki is all of the artwork on the walls and everything that represents Tanzania and Black culture and just the African diaspora in general is represented in an artistic way on the walls and through sculpture art. It's so beautiful. If you look closely at the pictures on the wall, you're gonna see some Malcolm X, some Martin Luther King, any kind of pro-Black leader leading a pro-Black movement. Shaka Zulu, if you know who he is. I can't really explain Bruce Lee, but he's just a crowd favorite. Next Next up is Elements nightclub. I will say I thought Elements was okay. I just really didn't enjoy the actual location, like the way they built the club. It's just majority outside, so if it rains, you're gonna get rained on. And then I also felt like it looked so much better on Instagram than it did in real life. But overall, when it comes to music, it's highly reliable. They have a lot of special guests and celebrities and DJs come in. It's also 10,000 shillings to get in, which is equivalent to $4.35 in American dollars, which, to be honest with you, is really not bad to get into a club. But overall, it's also a place I recommend just because of its popularity. It's guaranteed fun. There's definitely other places that you can go to in the city, but these are the places that I actually did go to and I could speak on. Yeah. Good vibes. Your girl is exhausted. So day 3, we're about to go to, there's a cafe called Cafe Blanco. So we're gonna go there. And it's one of the restaurants or whatever that my sister found. So we're gonna go try that out, see how that goes, blah, blah, blah. It's a very hot day outside today. So no matter what, we're going to be sweating.
Even really cute. Look at it. January 13th though.
So what happened to us? What happened to you? What happened to you? What happened to you?
I put all my research into finding a really cute cafe that we could go to. I googled it online. It said it's open until 7 and the last. It's closed until January 13th. I think they're shocked too.
Who?
Them right there, because they're looking at this place.
Yeah. Close. Hold on.
Sorry.
So the restaurant that we were gonna go to is no more because it's closed due to COVID or whatever it is. But it's definitely closed. So we're gonna go find somewhere else to eat. I'm sure there's plenty of places to eat. Because one thing you can always do in Tanzania is eat. We accidentally came to an American restaurant and they're serving American food, so but we're not gonna leave because it's wrong. We already sat down. But yeah. Okay. Water.
Wow, see that's crazy.
The first thing you said when you saw you was like, oh, you was like, yeah.
Yeah, you hide me from the world.
No, I didn't. Yo, you hide yourself from the world.
No, I didn't.
So I was just complaining about housekeeping, but a nice woman just came upstairs. It's talking to us. She's like wondering like what's going on. You guys are good? We told her we need some help, and she's going to be coming back with some toilet paper, teaching us how to turn on the stove, and all types of things, but she's a whole queen. Today we're going to the revolving restaurant. There is a huge game today between the two biggest teams in Tanzania, Simba and Yanga. So, but the game is being played on the island of Zanzibar. So there's going to be a lot of people from mainland that are going to be going to Zanzibar today, and yeah. We're cooking for the first time. So we're going to take a different use of transportation today. We're taking a Bajaj. Oh, that's our good sis up there. You saw her? Body. Sooty. Okay, so.
I love the smile.
I know.
It's like real smile.
I think we should take pictures here. This is really beautiful. Oh, I need to turn on my data.
I don't even think he's here.
He is here.
Oh, he's over there.
Yeah.
He would come in.
Yeah, there's no point.
He said no.
So today we're going to be taking a Bajaj, which is like a small little car, and it's just going to be fun. We just wanted to go into the city differently. Habari. Po. Shikamo. Okay, let's go. Habari. No, he does fit. It's just that it's just I'm too big. Isn't this fun? I'm having so much fun in this little car.
I feel a bit risky.
I know, me too.
Risky.
But we're gonna get through traffic faster because we're so small. Adam, can you hold my phone? I ordered the Bajaj through the Uber app. So they actually give you 3 options. If you want to go on one of the motorcycles, if you want to go in a Bajaj, or if you just want to take a regular car. It was around 2,000 shillings to go from where we were staying, which is in Msasani, which is near the beach, all the way to downtown Dar es Salaam. That's equivalent to 87 cents for a one-way ride. So we're at the revolving restaurant today, and it revolves around the micro speed.
That we haven't been able to sense yet.
Yeah, you tell them.
Comment below if you think we're moving right now.
So we're at the revolving restaurant, and it moves apparently. I've never been in a restaurant that moves, especially up in the sky this high.
Oh no, it is.
It's moving now?
It's moving now. Literally, it's moving now.
Oh, I know how they did this.
I feel it.
They moved the floor.
Yeah, I see it. I see it.
Okay.
It's like literally
We
moving
finally
now.
realized the science behind the restaurant. So the floor moves, not the building. Because in our heads we're like, okay, like we're gonna move, like the building is gonna move. It's not gonna move. It's actually just the floor. So, I mean, either way, it's really cool. We're gonna get to see different parts of the view.
So I'm trying to show you guys the revolving restaurant today. It's very, very cool. That's the influencer life.
So we actually rated this restaurant a 9 out of 10. We actually really, really loved it here. The only thing that we considered a downfall was that they had absolutely no African food on the menu, which we thought was weird just because we are in Africa, so we expected African food to be on the menu, maybe just more higher end or well presented, but still the same local food. This is a more sped up visual of the restaurant rotating. So it actually rotates kind of slow around, but you do actually feel it. When you start eating and by the time you're done eating, you're on the complete opposite side of the restaurant, which is really, really cool. So you get to see all different views of Dar es Salaam. So this place is called Golden Fork Swahili Cuisine. I personally consider this place to be my favorite restaurant that I went to while I was in Dar es Salaam. They have all of the local foods for a reasonable price. You literally get every single thing that Waswahili eat at this restaurant and more. That's why I gave it a 10 out of 10. I honestly was here almost every other day, if not every single day. It's really that good. Now we are off to the infamous Cape Town Fish Market. So this place is called Cape Town Fish Market, obviously because the food is South African. The prices, I would say, are in the middle. They are touristy prices. You're about to spend some money. But I mean, in all honesty, when you come from the Western world, as long as you do not eat like this every single day, you can moderately afford it for sure. As you can see, it's beautiful AF. The food, I will also say, is very good as well. Even the juices, very natural. I'm giving this one a 9 out of 10. Next time in part 3. So our first stop today is to go look for jewelry. So today is my last day in Dar es Salaam. So now we're going to my cousin's wedding.
It's kind of weird to come. What?
Here's Mama driving us. Yesterday was her birthday. Okay.